Warning, Hebrews Toys Reviews is not intended for children. It is for adult collectors and people over the age of 18.
I swear by all that's funny, I shall never be foiled by that insidious, unconstitutional device again.
Warning.
Hello everybody, Hebrew77 here for yet another Hebrews Toy Reviews. And today we will be covering that clown prince of crime, the Joker. Not just in the ordinary The Joker, but 1960s Batman TV series Target exclusive, The Joker. Now, I have been showing you so far my Toys R Us exclusive 1960s Batman action figures, with the exception of the Riddler. And the Riddler and the Joker are actually the only Target exclusive figures that I do have. Now for this classic TV series, well, I guess there was the Batcave. But this actually is the last of Bat Week, or maybe it's been Bat Month. So without any further ado, let's take a look at that toy review. Here we have 1960s Batman TV series Joker in all his glory. And actually, when you think about the Joker, this is sort of the model that all the movies use, including the Dark Knight trilogy with Heath Ledger. You can see sort of influences with that as well. The Joker in the 1960s TV series was, of course, played by none other than Cesar Romero. And when he played the Joker, he refused to shave his mustache, and they had to paint the white makeup over the mustache, and it was clearly visible throughout the TV series and into the movie. Now, when you see Jack Nicholson as the Joker in 1989 Batman, you can see sort of the influences that this Joker had on his Joker, which of course this Joker was the first Joker to ever appear on screen. Laugh, the makeup, the sort of surreal way that he carries himself, and yes, even Heath Ledger's Joker borrows from this Joker. The laugh and just the sort of the movements that he has, even though that was a very serious Joker and a more psychotic Joker, which is more closer to the comic books. He did borrow from both this Joker and the Jack Nicholson Joker, if you watch the movie closely. The influences of the Joker, of course, come from a old silent film, The Man Who Laughs, and argumentatively, we do not know who officially created the Joker. Was it Bob Kane or Bill Finger, or maybe it was a collaboration of them both. Now, anytime you mention a villain or a side character like Robin or something like that, pretty much you could say that came from Bill Finger. Bill Finger was responsible and helped create the Batman after all. But Bill Finger, it was said, solely created the Joker based on The Man Who Laughs. So with all that being said, now that you've heard a little bit of the history of the Joker, let's take a look at this figure. And, well, wow. What a resemblance to Cesar Romero. And actually, I kind of see a little bit of Ronald McDonald here. I'm not going to lie. In this action figure. So we had the traditional green hair. You've got the traditional red smile, which, by the way, when Batman the Animated Series switched over from the Joker having the red smile to a non-colored Pacific smile at all, it really threw me through a loop, and that's about the time I quit watching the series, when they drew the characters all different and weird, and just, I don't know, I didn't like it. But here we have this Joker here, who has the traditional purple suit and green shirt and the bow tie, or not bow tie, but boa tie. And it just is a really good representation of the Cesar Romero Joker. And of course you have the usual ouch and pow, or sock, that's his sock, to him. And over here on the back, of course, is the cover art for the Joker, and that looks really good. However, I will knock points off of it because you do not see the mustache. And that's kind of disappointing, considering that was, a characteristic of this Joker, because it was Cesar Romero who played the character, and I think it should have been included in at least in the cover art. Now, I don't know that if it is or isn't in the action figure, because I'll never open this, but they should have penciled in or outlined where you could sort of see a mustache. And I don't really see one. I don't know if you guys do at home. But it was really noticeable in the TV show. And that's a shame that they couldn't capture that quality. Because that was what made this Joker truly stand out and truly unique. And it's a shame they didn't have that in there. But over here also on the back of the card art, you can see the Batcave, which I have, and I have done a review on. And then, of course, this comes from McFarlane Toys. So, McFarlane, get on that. Give us a Joker that has the mustache underneath his makeup somehow, if you can. But like I said, it may just be that it's not showing up through the packaging. I think I could almost make out sort of a mustache in there if you look closely. Like you can almost see it. But I really like this figure, and I highly recommend them for your 1960s Batman collection, because what Batman collection would not be complete without the Joker? Well, there you have it. This concludes Bat Month. Now, I may do another Bat Month somewhere down the line. But as far as this went, I kind of rather enjoyed it, looking at 1960s Batman action figures. And who knows, we may look at more 1960s Batman action figures somewhere down the line. But I did go to Target the other day and found a whole line of Batman action figures from the new movie, The Batman. Well, it's not new. It's already out of theaters, I think. But anyway, I purchased the only figure I kind of liked a little bit from that movie, and that is the Penguin. However, looking at the Penguin, especially this action figure, you would never guess him to be the Penguin. Now, this particular action figure does come with an umbrella. However, this is not who you typically think about when you think about the Penguin. He just kind of looks like a regular guy, just like either a businessman or a mafia guy. He comes with a suitcase and looks like a gun of some sort and his traditional umbrella. Now, I'm not quite sure if he had an umbrella in the movie. I don't, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, a couple months. So, now these figures come with these little cards. They're called mystery cards. And basically it's kind of like the Riddler's riddles, I guess, that you have to solve. You get so many of these figures. Now, so far, all I've seen is the Penguin, Catwoman, and Batman. There may be more figures down the road. And, of course, the Batmobile. Couple different variations of the Batmobile. And I may very well get that Batmobile. But I just want to point out that that Batmobile is the least looking Batmobile that I've ever seen. And it's the least, I don't like it at all as a Batmobile. Now, as a car, that thing was pretty darn awesome. And I see what they're trying to do, and they're trying to go with realistically, you know, what would the Batman drive if the Batman were real. And I really got to tell you, I really don't like these realistic Batman movies. Christopher Nolan did it well. But this one, just, it's too much. When he takes off the mask and he still has the eye makeup, it kind of throws you through a loop, because the eye makeup's supposed to be an illusion. It's supposed to be a part of the mask. It always has been throughout the whole movies. But anyway, I'm rambling on. That does it for this review. So just remember, until next time, knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. And I'll see you again for another action figure review. So long.
He sprung himself!
Sprung?